Hey, it's me. The kids are asleep. I'm just Jessica Lee, and I've already shuffled some cards, and I think they're pretty good. And hopefully, I'll be able to get this video done without any problems. I'm not the most comfortable on camera. I had to take a speech class as a child, so I'll try my best. And I'm a fast typer though, and I do psychic readings for a living. You didn't see that coming, did you? So I do this for a living, but my spirit guides, I have a whole team. They're invisible, but they can move stuff, and they do great many miracles for me. That doesn't mean my life's perfect. Oh no, not at all. But yeah, my guides pull some stuff off. Sorry, I feel like there's something in my nose. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the cards. The first few that popped out were at peace with acceptance, and then the wounded heart came out after. So right there we're seeing that you whoever this is for, we throw me in there too. We've gone through some stuff, some painful stuff. This card is very similar to the trauma card from this deck, but anywho, this is our wounded heart. So we have gone through things. We have. And I'm also feeling like Spirit saying we're reflecting on that a bit this week of what we've gone through. For some of us, maybe it's been something we've been reflecting on, or memories have been popping up a little bit for the past week or so. I'm hearing since the new moon. Okay. So, since the new moon, we're coming to a period where we're reflecting more on it. We're at peace. As we reflect, it's not causing trauma. The trauma card did not come out. But we are able to reflect on it, to accept what has happened and grow from it. And courage came out next. So not only did we grow from it, it's made us stronger. We've had to learn how to manage our emotions a bit better. I wanted to say a little bit better. We'll just say a bit better. Dang, I'm a wild child. Wild hairs. Hey, okay. Okay, so we've done some growing. We've been through some things. We've got a little stronger. Well, we have this stack come out next. You are deserving, fed up, intuition, and gratitude. And see, I pulled these already, and I already forget. That's why I like to do things as I go usually. But we're trying new things. You, me, and everybody, and my spirit guides. They're trying new things with me. So I'm gonna try to remember what the message was. Maybe I'll turn on the music a little. It'll come back to me. Just give me a minute. I'll go ahead and pause it even because it might take a minute, but I'm gonna figure it out. What the message was. Okay, now I remember. So you're deserving, fed up, intuition, gratitude. It's basically, Spirit was saying, don't just always be so grateful for whatever little we get. They're fed up with that. They're fed up with that. Okay, this is what it is. I'm gonna accept it. They want us to really realize we deserve more. And if we haven't yet, sorry, let me slow down. Okay, they want us to realize that. And it's either they want us to, or we are coming on this point where, with that courage, like, yeah. And I'm hearing that's not saying, be belligerent or greedy, or I'm feeling like a bully, like, well, F you if you're not going to give me what I want. They're not saying, that's how you got to be. But don't be so willing to accept less. Don't be so willing to accept less. Finally, the message came through clear. A lot of times, I don't know about you and other people who learn to lean and trust their intuition and the little whispering voices. But sometimes it's like it comes in so abstract. It's like getting an abstract picture. And you get this little piece and this little piece, and you got to figure out how they all fit together. And sometimes it's very clear and direct. Like yeah, they're going to say it just like how it is. They'll even say the person's name. Or stuff like that. And of course we love it when that happens, but it's not always like that. Okay, and the next 3 cards that came out optimism, ambition, and let go. Let go. Optimism, ambition, let go. So let me go ahead and read the next cards. Manic came out next, and then we had the stack. Shadow or gloom, forgive, bottled up love. Okay. This is kind of, I just feel like I should say this was like starting another sentence or another paragraph, like if we were reading a book. Okay, these were pointing out, as I said, I pulled these earlier, trying to remember what the messages were. These were about either slowing down on your ambition, being willing to throw caution in the wind, let go. And Manic came out next, so this might not be so much yourself. Maybe you're going through an emotional moment or something that's disturbed your focus or your will or desire. Maybe something's jolted you, and now what you once were wanting and all about has changed for a moment because that Manic card came out. So this, when that comes out, it means, you know, there's a shift in polarities, and it's usually caused by an emotional disturbance or reaction, and that it's temporary. Okay, shadow gloom. Forgive. Bottled up. Don't mind that guy. No. Don't mind him. Okay, and then love. Okay, so looks like this may all have to do with the relationship. Maybe somebody that you're normally happy about seeing and hanging out with, you know, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Relationships are relationships. They're just different kind, right? So it looks like you're thrown off about somebody. That's literally the word that just popped out. I don't even think about that one. You're thrown off about somebody. Shadow work and gloom. It feels like when shadow work comes out, it means there's some inner work to do. So this, your reaction, your feelings, it may not all really be about the other person. So you may have some shadow sides of yourself to uncover or heal. And this feels like you kind of already are aware it's not really all them. Maybe you're taking things out on them. Maybe something that's going on is triggering you, whether it's something they did or said or otherwise, you know. But forgive, bottled up. Looks like you need to make up. You need to let go of the situation, and you know it. And ultimately, I'm hearing at the end of the day, you know, this bad mood, this bad little bump in the road, it won't last forever. We got happiness next. That came out on its own. Wishes fulfilled, joy, hope. So things are gonna work out okay there. Spirit saying, make sure you work on this part though, and things will be fine. But you're gonna have to accept your own shadow. I mean, we'll just say what it said. I've always liked to try to find a different word, but you gotta face your own shadow. And when I say that, I'm seeing Peter Pan in my head. The shadow is always running away from things. It's okay, so take that for whatever that's worth. Spirit's taking me back here. Inner awareness. Look at that pretty shadow. It's not so bad, is it? But it sure leaves an impression. Ooh, look at all those colors with it. Inner awareness. There's more. You got more than just one shadow or dimensions. What I heard on that. Anxiety, overwhelmed, and anger. Okay, all that came out with inner awareness, honey. Okay. So you're gonna have to do some inner work. Spirit's having me reach back over here, and they're like, okay, yes, you have healed. Yes, you have made progress. Yeah, you're at peace. Yeah, you accept, but you still have the wound. You still have the wound. You still need to do the shadow work. I'm still projecting in some ways. So we gotta work on that, you know? We can't work on things until we know that we need to work on them. So if this is helpful for you, if this sounds like the shoe fits, then, you know, maybe it's time. Maybe that's why you found this video today, this rare Jessica Lee video on the internet. I don't have a whole lot. But if you did find it and the shoe fits, maybe it's time to take the next step on your healing journey, so that, you know, the relationships with people that are still close to you, we still got more coming out, a lot more, okay, so that, yeah, those aren't hurt, damaged, impacted, impaired. Okay, this was the first one that came out as I was talking. If you remember, I don't remember what I was saying. I normally pay attention to that kind of thing. Because I really believe in synchronicity and how everything's connected. So if I say a word and the TV says the same word a millisecond later, I'll be like, okay, this means something. And then I have to use other clues to figure out. Okay, the unknowing came out here. Worry and worn out. Worry sort of was like that. Here, this is the next stack I picked up. Slow down. Let go. What does it mean? Oh, there is it. The trauma. The trauma. Sorry, I get a little silly. But that was the trauma. And I got excited because earlier, remember, I was like, okay, we don't see trauma here. So yes, you heal. Move on. Okay, so this is here. It did come out alone. Okay, and Spirit's pointing out how I unwittingly and unknowingly made a pyramid here of of the cards that fell. I wasn't trying to, just what happened. I'm my own camera lady. I hope y'all can see it. I hope I didn't have anything bad in there. Oh God. Alright. I have other stuff on my table. Okay, so yeah, so this little pyramid here, and at the end, we have trauma at the center, and on one side, let go and slow down, and the other one is joy and hope. And I'm hearing that, like, one side's like, slow down or stop, or, like, hope. Both are happy cards here, right? Joy is, like, more like, you're celebrating now, and hope's more you're expecting to celebrate later. Okay, so these are like the two different kinds of reactions that you could take with trauma. And then as we go up the pyramid, okay, hope and joy leads to worn out for y'all. So you may be tired of like holding on to this belief of da 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 da. And the other side was slow down and let go. There's worry. And I'm hearing with worries, regret. And either way, it all leads up to that unknowing. And they're telling me, go ahead and shuffle more now. Okay. I am but a servant. I am but a servant. Alright. Unknowing, which led to fed up. Fed up on its own. Anxiety, renewal, creativity. I'm hearing with that, you know, there's always something new to worry about if we give it enough energy and thought, aka creativity. Okay, ambition, overwhelmed love. Okay, so you've been seeking an intense love. So that's not calm and steady and peaceful love. You've been craving an intense love. You don't want that ordinary. And that sounds great and passionate. But passion is like a fire, and if it's not created and handled correctly, you can get burned. Okay, and then we have shame, jealousy, and fear and spirits. just saying here, and they're saying, we'll end it with this. This is food for thought. Protect your feelings. So is, okay, Spirit saying, okay, so on these roads with trauma with love, finding, those that we're copacetic with, that we can build a lasting, trusting, solid relationship with, no matter how we play it. No matter how we play our cards here, whether we're going slow and stop because of whatever, or we live on hope and all that, no matter what we do, we will feel, in a way like, oh, I don't want to go through this again. And we will also worry, what if I regret this? And no matter what, you just don't know what will happen. And that shit is frustrating. Okay. Yes, there's always going to be another problem. We're recapping here. What you want is that intense love, and I believe Spirit saying that's kind of your problem. Like, no matter what you do, it's always going to be an unknown. But what you can be aware of that will affect the future, your trajectory, avoiding the same pattern, is realizing that when you go for these intense loves and romances, you're more likely to experience these things. Just in case this is showing up backwards. That says fear, jealousy, and shame. And that's the final one. So maybe reevaluate what love is for now. This doesn't mean you have to change your whole paradigm and mind state on what it is. Just think about it. Think about what it, reevaluate what it means, because what love looked like to me as a 5-year-old drastically changed by the time I was 14, maybe 12. And it's changed again so many times. So reevaluate what it is. Are you going on old constructs that served a version of you that doesn't exist anymore due to trauma or whatever? Dang, kind of getting the same cards. But this one was joy and shadow work. The more you do that, really work on shadow work. And shadow work isn't just acknowledging that we have bad traits or that things make us uncomfortable. It's finding out the why. It's also finding out the why. There's a lot to it. So it's like, there's a lot to it. We could do a whole chapter, but worn out, unknowing, and hope were the last 3 cards here. Spirit was like, I told you to stop. You just keep shuffling. Guilty. That may be worn out. Worn out, hope, and unknowing. You'll never know. They're like, you'll just never know what's going to happen, guys. You have to do your best to make good choices to set yourself up for a path with better possibilities and potentials. And know that the universe is full of fun and the unexpected. So we just got to keep ourselves happy and in a good mood. And not just hope for the best, but try to make consciously aware decisions. And also, where it's like, stop trying to project on other people. They're going to be that flashback of how you may be projecting on somebody, kind of pulling back in a way, and it's not all of just something that they did alone. It's something else with it. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm like, how long did I do it? How long did we do it, guys? It looks like 18 minutes. Ooh, 19. Cool. All right. Well, I'm Jessica Lee. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. And it's today's Saturday, right? I'm online on Bitwine if you want to catch me there for a live reading. I'm on call there almost all day. Like, if you need to catch me ASAP, that's how to do it. Otherwise, you can go to my website. The links are on my profile page. Or you can Google The Secret Psychic Jessica Lee in Euless or in Texas. And you can find me that way. I don't do phone readings. I'm mainly a typer. I type here on my... and I do video readings. So if you are cool with that, you want to chat on Facebook, Insta, whatever, I'm pretty good about that. We can do that type video. I've been doing this over. Well, I was born this way. I have lots of reviews. Check out my website. Check it out. I'm losing my voice. We all got that. You got that. Break a lung. We're all breaking our lungs over here, pulling muscles and bruised ribs. It's a pretty intense little flu season. I hope we all make it. I hope we all stay healthy and safe. And have a good one. Bye, guys.